CNN having a rough go. They just shut down their big streaming service this week.
Where's CNN?
They shut it down after a month. Why won't you watch CNN?
It's just not reliable.
I think you're describing a different channel than the one that I watch.
Where do you boys get your news?
Normally Fox News.
Are you insane?
Do you watch CNN?
No, I do not. I do not watch CNN.
I do not watch CNN.
Not CNN.
No.
I'm guessing not CNN for you.
Absolutely not.
And yes, I do watch CNN, but also not really.
Yeah.
Because I know it's
Why not?
Just don't believe it.
It's about calibrating your bullshit detector.
It's okay to not be okay right now.
Listen, Potato Man has had his moments.
On Friday, I was about to go get dinner for my kids when Donald Trump Jr. attacked me in his speech at CPAC. Something about me looking like a gender-neutral potato head.
So no Brian Stelter for you boys.
Not a lot. No, I'm good. Yeah.
Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate it.
What you are looking at here is the last remaining CNN Plus satellite in America. They're gonna take it down later this afternoon. Very sad day for CNN.
Here at CNN, new ownership decided to shut down the CNN Plus streaming service less than a month after it was launched by the previous management team.
Like, what? What?
So terrible. If you are a human potato hybrid and your name is Brian Stelter, you must be weeping the saltiest potato fried tears right now because CNN Plus shut down early. CNN's ratings are down by 50%.
Which happens to be true. Check out the ratings.
They were saying, there's people on YouTube right now that get more views than this show. This is because the market is spoken.
Right.
And your show's terrible.
This video will get more views than CNN Plus, which they actually shuttered after 1 month, and they refunded everyone. They're like $2.
Give me back my money!
What is wrong with CNN? Well, a major issue for CNN is that they don't have viewers, especially in the key demographic. The key demographic is 25 to like 55, and you need those kind of viewers because that shows that younger people are watching and they'll be watching for longer. CNN is abysmal in those ratings. Young people don't watch CNN at all.
No, I do not. I do not watch CNN.
I do not watch CNN.
That's a huge problem for a network that considers itself the world leader in news. So, we are here at the University of Tampa asking young people in the key demo, why don't they watch CNN? Where do you get your news? Would you ever be interested in watching CNN again? What could CNN do to get your viewership?
They can't. They lost us.
They lost you?
No shot.
We're gonna find out exactly how bad it is for CNN with young people here in Tampa, Florida, University of Tampa. Let's go find out. Where do you get your news?
I tend to go towards smaller journalists, more decentralized platforms, because I mean, especially over the last 5 years or so, I mean, we've just seen an absolute shift, and you know, it's a little bit on both sides, but I think we can both kind of infer where a lot of the censorship is coming from.
This is literally crazy. Are you people insane?
Not CNN for you.
Absolutely not.
Not a CNN.
No, thank you. Usually, well, see, I'll watch all major media because you know it's about calibrating your bullshit detector.
I think my honest answer to you, and I'll come over and talk in more detail after this, is that I think you're describing a different channel than the one that I watch.
That's quite literally what it is, you know.
Where do you boys get your news?
Normally Fox News. I Fox as well. Yeah.
Not CNN.
No.
Why not?
Just don't believe it.
Where do you boys get your news?
News, I do it like mostly through my phone, so a lot of like Fox News kind of.
As well.
Not CNN, I'm guessing.
Not CNN. Nope.
Not a whole lot of CNN.
Why won't you watch CNN?
It's just not reliable.
Do you watch CNN?
No, I do not. I do not watch CNN.
I do not watch CNN.
Okay, why?
I mean, I do watch CNN, but I don't. I watch 75% Fox and the other CNN just to see their stupid anchors talk about bullshit.
Do you watch CNN?
Yes, I do watch CNN, but also not really.
Yeah.
Because I know it's horse.
Let me just say this with all due respect. You really don't know what you're talking about right now.
You are not alone. Virtually no one watches CNN. Their ratings have tanked 50%. They just shut down their streaming service after investing $500 million and $500 million and then out the door.
Where's CNN?
Would you say it's time for everyone to panic? Yes, I would, Ken.
They're trying really hard to get kids to watch. What's your recommendation to CNN if their executives are watching? How could they possibly get you to watch their program?
They can't. They lost us.
They lost you?
No shot.
Could CNN do anything to gain you back as a viewer?
I mean, it just depends. They gotta like kind of clean up their structure a little bit and just be more reliable with like facts and not just opinion-based things that they think certain people want to hear. And
They got to be neutral like they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, that's what news are supposed to do.
Is this a lost generation for CNN?
I think that, you know, particularly for our generation, there's also stupid people. I know a lot of stupid people my age that will tell me, like, you're wrong. I'm like, well, instead of saying that, oh, I found this out from CNN and saying that's a trusted source, how about you show me, like, anything else, like scholarly backed up? I don't think that there's much that they could do unless I say, like, stop being biased, but I don't really see that happening.
Yeah.
This is breaking news from CNN or Fox or whatever. You.
Sharon, you've been watching CNN for about 8 weeks now. Don't you want to watch something else? Sharon?
Is there anything CNN could do to have you watch?
Not really. I mean, maybe if they started to be more transparent about things, but I don't see that happening. So until they show some kind of improvement, there's really no sense in watching them.
It's okay to not be okay right now.
So no Brian Stelter for you boys.
Nah, not a lot. No, I'm good.
Yep.
And you want to play those games? Have a nice day.
What game did I just play?
Too much salt is definitely Brian Stelter's problem on CNN.
Listen, Potato Man has had his moments, okay?
You are one of the reasons people can't stand the media. I'm sorry.
You're cracking me up.
It's your fault.
He's seems to be a real personable guy, but yeah, I mean, I've seen clips of him just like deflecting like basic questions, and it's come on, man. Like a lot of people depend on you for quality media, quality reporting, quality news. And it's just not what people are getting nowadays.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will close out our show directly standing next to CNN's ratings in a gigantic dumpster swirling around inside of the trash and the refuse of the television world. Not CNN.
No.
No, I do not. I do not watch CNN.
I do not watch CNN.
I'm guessing not CNN for you.
Absolutely not.
Nobody wants to watch CNN, and certainly none of the kids that we spoke with today watch CNN or get their news from CNN. Most people said they don't do that because CNN is fake news and because they think that they're too biased. So the question of the hour is, what can CNN do to fix themselves? I think they've lost an entire generation.
They can't. They lost us. No shot.
We have a lot of work to do.
This is crazy.
But if they maybe fired all of their completely crappy anchors, maybe that would help, and started doing real news. But till then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the memorial to CNN here at the University of Tampa. My name is Benny Johnson. We'll see you next week.